1番ナム・ニュエンさん、カナダ。
Number 1, representing Canada, Nam Nguyen.
Nam Nguyen is still in the record books in Canada, the youngest man to win the national title. He was 16 years old when he did it in 2015.
He had a rough short program. He had a fall on the quad toe and the quad sow. There's only 3 jumping passes in the short program, so not off to a good start. Make up for that here in the free skate. He's planning 3 quads in this free skate. The first one will be the toe. Only a double. Loses so many points just in the base value.
It's far better to rotate a jump and fall than to pop and leave those points on a table. For every fall, there's a mandatory 1-point deduction. And throughout this event, you can check the box in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, which calculates the current technical score of the skater. And once there have been 2 skaters, there will be the current skater versus the leader. So you can see how the skaters stack up against one another.
And so far, he's not racking up those points. He just attempted his quad sow triple toe and only pulled off a double sow, again popping, reducing the number of rotations in the air.
Nice triple axel there.
It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day.
Despite being on the scene and being well known for quite some time now, Nam has never really fully learned to express himself on the ice. There's something quite lazy about the way he holds his shoulders and his arms, and I actually think it sets him up badly for the jumps. There has to be tension in your body, and he sort of just kind of languishes through things almost like a mop. Very nice quad sow triple toe loop there. And by that I mean he lets his arms and legs just sort of get ragged and not really have the tension that you need to be consistent in every performance.
Nam had such a meteoric rise as a young skater. He won 3 consecutive national titles, juvenile, pre-novice, novice, and each time he did it, he was the youngest one in Canada to win those titles.
There's really 2 parts of the artistic score, in my opinion. You have the quality of your skating, your choreography, your movement, and then you also have character and performance. And I feel like since he's always gotten such low component scores, he's worked so hard at that. See, skating to American in Paris, David Wilson has choreographed this free skate, and you notice that the quality of his choreography isn't at the level it needs to be, but there are moments that are shining through for me when it comes to the character, where he's looking into the audience and trying to bring them in.
And he is fighting through the end of this performance. But currently in Canada, it really is all about Nam Nguyen and Patrick Chan as the top 2 men. And you have skaters like Keegan Messing, who we'll see later, and Kevin Reynolds, who also have a shot. But Nam really could pick up the reins of Canadian men's skating after Patrick Chan is gone. And he just hasn't stepped up to the plate yet as a pure contender.
It does seem like he's been around for a long time, but he's only 19.
a rough start to that free skate, but came back with a beautiful quad triple combination. And overall, not a bad free skate.
Nam started the Grand Prix season with a 7th place finish in Moscow. He was last after the short program.
Nam Nguyen struggled at the beginning of his free program, but this, a beautiful example of a quad Salchow triple toe loop.
So straight in the air, and it was smart at this point in the program to put that triple on the end because he needed it desperately.
Nam learned very solid technique training with Brian Orser alongside Yuzuru Hanyu, Javier Fernandez earlier in his career, now with new coaches, but he really has great basics. It's just about finding who he is on the ice and drawing us all into the performance. But quite well done after he got the hiccups out of the way at the beginning.
This is Nam Nguyen's second trip to Grand Prix Japan. He was 8th last year.
The scores, please.
ニュエンさんの得点 148.69
That's about 9 points lower than what he scored at Grand Prix Russia earlier this season.
214.51.
Not the direction that Nam wants to be headed.
For the men, you're looking at over 100 points for the short program, over 200 points for the free program, and over 300 points as a total score.